Let's just do a podcast. Let's keep it light.
So Bailey, tell me why you're fit for this job.
Cold shoulder kicks got me feeling like I won the lotto. Might just have the ice out on my wrist. This AK fully auto. I've been ballin' like I'm Katie or McGrady on Toronto. Never gave a fuck about that.
Welcome back to the coldest, iciest, most frozen podcast. Since Julian failed to mention all those amazing things beforehand on the last podcast.
Facts.
It's your boy Tyler, and I'm here with
Bailey Bones.
Bones. And we're going to talk about some new releases coming up. I rarely check sneakers, so that's what we're going to do right now. Since
Also, shout out to our 98% of men that watch our YouTube channel.
Yeah, we found out that our lifetime viewer audience, well, in the last 30 days, it's 100% male.
100% male.
Yeah, but in the lifetime, it's 98% male. So
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
What's up, dudes?
Now, when we say shoulder boys, is really not bad,
Every one of you is a boy,
according to your gender on YouTube.
according to YouTube.
Guess what finally loaded up on sneakers?
We're going to talk about finally loading up. Wow.
The Heritage Jordan 1. They're finally loaded up on sneakers. I get about 9,000 notifications from Discord a day of these dropping on every single website.
Yep. They're calling those the red Travis Scotts.
But they're doing the opposite of Travis Scott numbers.
Yeah,
You can basically buy now after fees is pretty much retail.
pretty much. I think lowest ask on one of them was like $190.
Oh, you know what? Screw sneakers. I know something we could talk about. How about everybody nowadays buying for losses?
Buying for losses?
Like,
okay.
people will instantly hit on sneakers and then
Yeah.
go right onto Nike. I mean, whoa.
On a StockX.
People will go right onto StockX and literally sell for a loss.
Yeah. Well, and we can also on the topic of StockX, trending news, StockX is selling fake shoes.
Fake X.
Which is not really news to us. Everyone already kind of knew it.
Yeah.
Everyone pretty much had a story of somebody that bought fake shoes or sent fake shoes through StockX.
Yep.
Yeah, we had people coming in here being like, yo, my friend sells fake antisocial or something and sells it through StockX and it makes it through. He's making like $30 a shirt. Happens all the time. So the fact that it took Nike so long to test it, I guess, is kind of like, I don't know.
Did you see StockX's rebuttal to Nike?
I read a little bit of like that little paragraph
Yeah.
that they had. I kind of read it as, oopsie, like, oh well.
They were just reaching, but what was
Yeah.
interesting is they said hundreds of Nike employees, including higher ups, use the platform.
Hmm.
That part was kind of like, huh, it's interesting.
I don't know.
Oh, we got someone coming in.
We got
Okay,
somebody coming in.
we'll be back momentarily.
Brief intermission.
Hold on, is he coming in? There is he walking? Yep.
He's
Okay.
coming in.
All right, we're back. What we're talking about? StockX sucks. StockX sucks. Don't use StockX. Use Cold Shoulder. www.cskicks.com. It was pretty crazy. Their rebuttal to Nike after the whole lawsuit thing was that hundreds of Nike employees and high-end executives used the platform. That was kind of a red flag. I mean, I don't know how true that is or like what their stats are on that, but that
Do they
just
know that?
shows you how prevalent backdooring is. You see how they know that?
Yeah, how does StockX know that?
I have no idea. Maybe they have like a profile on all of us. I mean, all of our information is technically through the database.
So let's say for hypothetical that StockX is right about Nike employees and execs. Since StockX is a buying and selling platform, couldn't that be a conflict of interest for a Nike exec to be selling Nikes through a third-party platform
100%.
for a higher value?
100%. It's backdooring. But
Yeah.
that's not to say that Nike employees and execs are selling on StockX. They just said use. So it could be they just buy shoes off StockX.
Right.
And
Maybe that's why they said
it could just
use.
be a far-ass reach. You know what I mean?
Could be.
Like, wow, this guy bought a pair of Ultra Boost in 2017, and he is the CFO of Nike. You know?
The CFO is wearing Adidas for Nike.
Who knows? But that's probably what they're reaching at right there.
Yeah.
What do you think about the whole scenario? I think that Nike's just pissed at StockX personally. Well, actually, probably shouldn't say pissed, but it's bad words. But I think that Nike's just fed up with StockX. Because first they did the Vault NFTs, and they were
Yeah.
kind of utilizing Nike's platform and Nike's brand to make $1. And now
True.
they were just, and I don't think they were winning that case. By the way, I think that StockX was winning that case, and so
Is it like fair use or something?
something like that.
Yeah.
And so now I think Nike's just looking to just destroy them.
I guess. I don't know why Nike would care. Their shoes sell out, even the bricks sell out. So if they wanted to make more money, raise the retail price of the shoe and you would kill resell.
Yeah.
Make dunks $200. They'll still sell out and it will kill resell. If that's what their goal is, I mean,
Yes and no. I mean, you can just produce more pairs too. Like that's the thing too. Like we see these drops, right?
hey, black whites are bulletproof.
For real. That is true. That is
Black
true.
white dunks or panda dunks, bulletproof to resell. I mean, we sell them for a higher price, $300,
100%. Yeah.
$330. That's high. Shops are still selling them for $400 plus.
We are the cheapest in the area
Yeah.
at 300 plus.
reliably selling them for $400 plus when you could go on StockX right now and buy them for $300, or
Yeah.
come to us and buy them for $300, maybe $330. But
Which now people aren't going to, I think that we're going to see definitely a decline in users on StockX. A lot more people are going to keep on utilizing eBay and GOAT.
yeah,
GOAT, of course, is backed by Flight Club. That's how they have the instant ship, I want to say. And also Foot Locker is a big investor in GOAT. So they have some big names behind them backing them. Whereas StockX right now is just getting advantaged by the biggest footmaker in the world. Okay, we have another client.
pause.
There's some more drops coming up. There's a 7210 lows we had in here already and sold. Shout out to one of the boys in the
Yeah.
group with Eric. We appreciate you.
72 and 10
Pretty
Which-
nice in person.
was the Bulls' record for what year?
So it's a nice looking shoe.
Whoa. I think
don't
it's
remember what year it was.
97, 98,
Probably.
or 96, 97. One of the two.
Has to be one of the two. And then the Warriors beat it.
We'll throw up on the screen somewhere.
The Warriors
right.
beat that record. Sheesh.
But 72 and 10's got a ring. A nice ring to it. What was the Warriors? 80 and no. What was the Warriors record?
I don't even remember.
It was like 73 and 9. It was 74 and 8. Something like that.
I think it was 74 and 8.
74 and 8. I know
think
it had
so.
8 in it. But 72 and 10, that's got a ring to it.
Yeah, it does. It also has a sneaker to it.
It's got a sneaker to it.
Too bad Curry signed Under Armour. Ain't shit dropping for that. I'm kidding. All right, so hold up. We have 7210 dropping soon. We have the Neapolitan
Yeah.
3 dropping soon.
Yeah.
AKA the women's mochas. They look beautiful. I
They're
really
nice.
like them.
And I'm between a 10 and 11.
Yeah.
So-
me and Bailey still don't know our true shoe size. I think I finally know mine.
Yeah, but for a 3, I know mine. It's not a 10.
For a 3, I don't know. it's
a
not a 10 and a
definite-
half. I can
It's
say
a
that.
definite 10 and a half for me for a 3.
Mine's not a 10 and a half.
Is it a 10?
I think
Because what are your Amas?
10 and a half.
And they're
Big.
so, but Amas
Sorry,
have the
Bree.
quilted interior.
They do. So, you know, I'm a 9.5 at New Balance 550s. So
Yes.
if you're gonna sell me a 550,
Okay.
I'll take a 9.5.
New Balances are a little more wiggle room. I have a 550 that's a size 10, and I have a 550 that's a size 11.
Nice.
So,
They both fit fine.
fit fine. I don't really wear the 10, but that's more of a colorway situation, not a sizing situation.
Was it the orange pair?
It is.
Yeah, I mean all
They're-
white versus white and orange.
Yeah.
You're gonna wear the all white more.
The
Obviously.
all white are way better.
Yeah.
The white and orange.
You had a lick on the orange pair.
Yeah, it was not so much of a lick as it was a blessing. Like 'cause the shop was gonna pass on them, and Buddy was like, "I mean, would you do like $30?" It's like, "Shit, I'll do $30." So
Like shit, I'll do 60, but I can tell you that one.
and I
But
put them on in front of him in the store to show, like, look, this is not some resale.
like we're not gonna flip
Shenanigans.
this until you get home later.
Yeah.
Then there'll be pictures on Grailed. Just kidding.
Selling 550s on grilled.
Probably some pairs.
That's the best market for 550s is grilled.
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually, for New Balances, that boy Eric, shout out One to Stock, snagged those Jound 990. Are they V3s or 4s? Whatever.
I think they're 2s. V2.
Oh, they are V2s. 990 V2s.
Look at that. Know my New Balance model.
do.
Sheesh.
That's good.
Get out your boy. It's probably the only one I know. That and 550.
He snagged them early on
Ungrailed.
Grailed, which is weird.
Very weird.
It's weird to say you got early New Balances on Grailed. Whatever. I mean, he got them early for a pretty good price. I think $450.
He just bought the Gray Protection Pack pair too. The 2002 Rs.
Nice.
I really
Those
like
are
those.
nice.
I should have. I dead ass went. They'll drop a little bit more. Put my phone back down. Looking at them
About
at
the
280.
protection
Yeah,
packs? Yeah.
280 by now. And I put my phone
Yeah.
back down. Then I
remember-
picked my phone back up, and I'm like, oh, they're at 400.
Yeah. Jules told me to buy those when they were like 300.
Yeah,
There's some sizes that are like 700 also.
it's ridiculous.
yeah.
That's
it's-
the one shoe them and Amas. I can't believe Amas are doing so well. I mean, that's
Yeah.
it's pretty shocking. I thought when they hit 6, they hit peak. Like
It's a weird time to be alive when New Balances are like,
reselling higher than retros. Look at Patent
Yeah.
Breads. Patent Breads are $300.
that's weird.
Patent Breads are $300, and the Jound New Balances that dropped today retailed was like $292 after shipping, and lowest ask is around $400
It's
to
a steep
$500.
retail.
Extremely steep.
Super steep. That's what my Jounds, the Navy V4s, I towed those, but I was like, going to check out on them.
That price, you might as well tow them.
Dude, I checked out on them and I was like 280. I was like, oh, all right, or 290. Like, well, run, it'll probably resell. Those ones are not reselling. I mean,
It's a tough colorway.
it's a tough colorway, so I wear them. They're extremely comfortable. I've hiked in them. I go to the gym in those shoes. I mean, so I'm definitely getting my $300 worth out of them.
You're being a dad in the shoes.
I'm very much being.
You ever
a dad
barbecued
shoes.
in them or no?
No.
No barbecues
I haven't
yet?
barbecued yet. No.
No.
That's what I say. My Joe Fresh goods for the barbecue.
Oh, okay.
Outside clothes.
Yeah, outside shoes.
Outside barbecue.
Talk about Joe Fresh Kid. Inside
Yes.
Voices. They just dropped the capsule the other day.
Those are clean.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Adrian, I'll send you
Is
the
that
link,
little?
don't
Is
worry.
it like pink on the sole? Like
So there's two colorways. You have a mainly pink colorway and then a mainly
Yeah.
blue colorway.
okay,
Well, I should say coral. It's not like a pink.
that's
pink.
what it is. It's coral.
Yeah. Both pairs are super dope. What's the model of that shoe exactly?
Couldn't tell you.
It reminds me of a Yeezy 550 and a New Balance had a kid.
Easy 550. It reminds me of the
Or
Yurts.
500.
The Yurts.
Whoa. I'm getting confused with. Is
Yeezy
it-
550.
They're 500. They're
A
500.
Yeezy 500.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
New Balance. God, I'm such a New Balance head now.
You know the Yurts though, right?
Yeah, the yurts with
They
the
kind
whistle.
of have like a good base on them.
that was a lot of breath. But anyways, yes, the yurts with a sturdy sole.
Yeah.
Similarities for sure.
And a whistle.
The colorway is super dope, but
Yeah.
it's another outside clothes shoe where it's a super dope colorway, but not very wearable in my eyes.
Yeah.
I still want them, and the box looks sick.
Yeah. That's why I don't wear the outside clothes. No
Yeah,
fresh
I like
goods
those a
very much.
lot,
They look nice.
a
but
lot.
I wore them last week for like the first time in 6 months because I had a whole fit that matched them.
Yeah. a nice
Otherwise,
fit.
it's like, yeah, otherwise I don't really wear them.
Yeah, it's a tough shoe to wear for sure. The colorway is super dope. The green
Yeah.
with the blue and the brown. For some reason, green, blue, and brown were like my favorite colors as a kid.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know why.
Earth.
I had a shirt.
You're an earthbender.
I don't know why I'm thinking of this. There's collared shirt that we got like a thrift or something, and it had like
Yeah.
a blue line with brown, and it was like a cream shirt. It looked sick.
Somebody's telephoning the store.
We have Jules the Atard.
Jules calling in. Welcome.
Hey, we got Jules calling into the podcast.
Welcome
Julian,
to
how are you
Cold Talk.
doing today, buddy?
Good, buddy. How you doing?
Good, man. Where's your location at right now?
Me and Gibber in Miami currently.
Sheesh, you're in
You're in a parking
MIA.
garage?
How was Chrome Hearts, sir?
5.
Oh, you bought the Fancy Link ring.
Rang.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh, you needed that one, huh?
Yeah.
These boys
What's
are
up?
good at spending money, is what I'll say.
What up, kid?
So, just vibing.
Nice. Just doing a little podcast.
Just doing a little Potter.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Fire. We're absolutely vibing to the max out here in Miami.
You want to say that again to the mic, sir?
So we're absolutely vibing in the max in Miami.
There you go. You heard it here first. Gibson Wine, ladies and gentlemen. We have him here on the podcast, tuning in live from Miami. Like you said, this is the iciest, coldest, most frozen podcast in the world.
Yup.
So tune in. But so back to new releases, like we were talking about with the Joe Fresh goods, super dope colorways, not very wearable. We'll pop up some pictures here on the screen. Adrian, please do that. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna be personally going for the blue pair. But I have a feeling the blue pair is gonna be a lot more limited than the coral looking pair because
Probably.
I think I saw a post somewhere where he said the exclusive blue colorway will be dropping here. He's doing like a pop up. So I hope that's not like a pop up exclusive. That would suck.
But that might be another, if it is, and it hits, might be $1,000 shoe.
By the way, I refuse to pay New Balance resale.
Yeah. It's weird. That's a weird feeling paying New Balance resale.
The newest shoe I bought was Joe Freshgood 550s, and I paid $200, which like is resale, but like not like
But retail itself is what, 130?
yeah, it's like
So-
that's fine.
$50 over, $60?
Yeah, but like I'm not spending like if I miss out on a drop like today, the Jones,
Yeah.
I was already about to drop 3 for retail. Like that's all you're gonna get from me.
That's so, yeah.
If someone really brings them in and I still really want them, I'll give you $320. Like
Yeah.
I'll let you make $20.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm over here indigesting.
Yeah.
It's that damn burrito, yeah.
So more drops that are coming up. We mentioned the Neapolitans. Oh, military Black 4s gonna be hitters. Gotta be.
Heavy hitters.
Yeah, you think so?
We're gonna call those the Babe Ruth of hitters.
Oh, just point them out. Just, well,
Yeah.
bam. That
450
shit's going to the moon, huh?
450-foot home run hitters.
You think it's gonna hit 450 off whip?
Probably. No, I think it's gonna do a wide Oreo.
I think they'll hit 280,
We're gonna trap them for 300.
320.
We're gonna trap a bunch of them for 300.
Yep.
2 months later, they're gonna go to 500. We're gonna say, why the hell did we sell so many for 300?
Yep.
So maybe we should wax on them when they first come out.
Maybe. So we got the military blacks coming out. That's gonna be a banger, like we're saying. I think
that's
that
it. Military black. I forgot the name.
So-
My bad. Wait,
Adrian, I'm so sorry.
this is a good one. People want this. It's raw.
So we got some questions from Instagram. We put our little story post today. We said give us some questions for the podcast. I'm gonna go ahead and pull those up. We're gonna start doing this before every single podcast now. That way we can have a few questions to answer for you guys. And plus, you guys get a little shout out on the podcast. Why not?
Yeah.
For all of our 5 viewers. Thank you guys so much for all
Shout
5 of you tuning in. Really appreciate that. But
Sorry, I'm fucking with
the old Instagram is still down, so please go follow our new Instagram at Cold Shoulder PB. We'll pop it up on the screen. Cold Shoulder peanut butter, as that is my favorite type of sauce.
Condiment?
Condiment.
No.
Anyways, we got some questions from Instagram. Shout out to the boy WAWAOTB_. How did you guys link up? And then there's another one that says how did y'all meet? So, you want to say how you all met? Because I think you met everyone before I met everyone.
Yeah.
So we'll give them your side of the story first, and then I'll go into mine.
I met Jules and Nico when I was working at Dairy Queen.
Met a lot of people at Dairy Queen.
Yeah, last year. Just kidding.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, met them at Dairy Queen. Probably saw Tyler once or twice there. And then had a class with Jules in college. This was like a year or two later. Then I moved in with Jules, and that's how I met Gib, because he was already friends with Gib. I don't know how they met, but then we all started hanging out, and then Tyler started editing our videos. We were like, hey, you seem like a pretty slick kid. Why don't you join the team? And he was like, guys. And we were like, come on. And he's like, all right.
That sounds like trying to get me on a vacation. Fuck you guys. Come on. Okay.
All right.
But I guess that's...
How'd you meet? That's kind of how you met us, too.
So
You met Jules first.
yeah, I met Julian first.
Oh, you finessed him. That's right.
I finessed him. He finessed me.
No, well,
Yeah.
you...
I finessed
Yeah.
myself.
A little bit.
I wasn't... All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I first met Julian at IRC at Henry River State College. It was barely a state college at the time,
Yeah.
but it was basically a community
I don't
college.
even think they had bachelor programs.
Probably not.
Just associates, maybe.
Maybe. But I met him because I was dual enrolled in high school. So I'm the youngest out of everyone.
Jules is going to be 34. Congrats. Can we give it up for the
Jules is
old
going
man?
to turn 50 next month. But no, I met Julian at IRC because I was dual enrolled throughout high school. The youngest, so he was a little bit older than me.
Yeah.
I honestly forget what class we had. All I remember is that I would always come to class in sweatshorts and like a hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like Essentials when Essentials wasn't really even cool. It would just have packs on.
Yeah.
And I would just sit there on my laptop because my attention span in college was horrible. I just didn't care at all for the most part. Because in high school, my GPA was so good that dual enrollment was pretty much a joke for me.
Yeah.
But and then there's this guy, right? Slick back hair,
Yeah.
wearing leather biker pants with a leather jacket, some type of dress shirt, and that was Julian.
He was leather on leather.
That was leather on leather, full leather biker outfit.
Wow.
That's the first memory I have of Julian. Of like being like recognizing him and being like, who the hell is that? Because we're in Martin County, Florida.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a hoodie and sweatshorts. Probably like 90% of the people in the classroom. This guy's in a full leather outfit. So I remember I was late to class. I sat down next to him, and I had Supreme stickers, and I'm bleeding from my forehead. And we started talking about Supreme and resell, and that's how we became friends. We made some deals here and there. Got finessed out of an OG Cold Shoulder shirt. I want the astronaut.
Did you never get it?
I never got. I mean, I got it now, but
You paid how much?
so
Oh, you paid a lot.
no, I didn't pay a lot.
Like
so
$50 though,
I
right?
traded Julian. So Julian had this one. Juice WRLD merch was going crazy. I had some of the Juice WRLD merch, so I size swapped Jules. But I had a Juice WRLD V-Lone hoodie. I size swapped Jules, and then I realized once Jules drove off that it was a tour hoodie he gave me, not the V-Lone one. So I was like, "Yo, I gave you a V-Lone. You gave me a tour. This is not the same thing. Mine's
After he drove
worth
off.
more." Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, my bad, bro. Like, I can send you money, or if you want to meet back up or whatever." And I was like,
Okay.
"I can't. Like, I'm late to work or whatever it was." I'm like, "How about this? Next time I see you, just hook me up with a Cold Shoulder shirt. Call that the difference. I'll rep you guys." I think he was selling the shirts for like $30 at the time.
So it was a good.
Yeah. Like that would have like it probably like it would have made more sense for me to get the cash. But I was like, screw it, just give me a t-shirt. Call it a day. Never gave me the t-shirt, so I got finessed. But long story short, went off to school, lost connect to everybody, came back home, was making some of the album cover vinyls, put them on Snapchat. Julian swiped up, wanted 15 of them. I found out that those 15 were for you, Gibby, Julian, and I think maybe Nico got one. But it was for basically Cold Shoulder.
The whole team.
The whole team wanted them. So I met up with Julian to give him them, and then he goes, "Hey, bro, by the way, we're doing a podcast." I go, "Oh, that's dope." I'm like, "If you need any help, let me know." Because at the time, I was working on a few podcasts for people, and that was like my thing was editing.
You're heavy in IT.
And he was like, "Oh no, we're all good. We got editor." I was like, "Oh, all good, no worries. Like if you ever need anything, just reach out. I'm more than happy to help you guys." Because I followed Julian on Instagram. I saw he was doing well. He was bringing the sneakers, and I wanted to help out. Literally, that's all I wanted to do. And he reached back out to me probably like a couple weeks later. He's like, "Yo, do you mind coming up and filming a video and editing for us?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." So I think he sent me a video first. I edited that one. He goes, "How much?" I go, $50. And he was like, "Gladly." Send me the 50 because I didn't realize at the time that y'all were getting finessed. And so then I think like a little bit after that, so he said, "Hey, do you mind coming up and filming a video?" I said, "Sure, no problem." Went up to go film a video. Julian was there. Nico was there, and me and Nico were like, "Damn, we looked familiar to each other." Long story short, me and Nico grew up in the same neighborhood. And then this grease ball of a behemoth of a man walks through the door in all black with a big old Supreme Louis duffel.
Yeah.
All right. That guy being Gibson wine.
Yeah.
This guy was a menace. So
he had a little more grease on him back in the day.
Very greasy, very, very behemoth type. Walks through the door. I'm like, whoa.
Did he wrestle Nico that first time you met him?
I think in the first 30 seconds. Like, this is my intro to Gib. I'm like, wow, who is this?
Bro, one time.
This guy is wild.
One time, Gib and Nico, I think they got really drunk one night, and they were in the backyard at Julian's place, just running in the yard. Like, running back and forth, trying to tackle each other and wrestle.
Sounds about right.
And that was it.
But that night, I met everybody. And then a few weeks after that, I said, "Yo, let me join the team. You guys are doing a shop here. I want to be a part of it." They said, "Sure." Took a chance on the kid. Luckily, it worked out. And then we opened a store like 4 months later. Let's see. October, November, December, January. Nice.
Thank you.
And yeah, we got a location literally 4 months later. So I basically knew these guys for 4 months, and then we did a store, which I won't suggest anyone doing.
I think it was you knew us a little longer than that.
Maybe 6 months.
It was October or November when our, I don't kind of like really saying dates anymore. It was a period of time when the LLC went through, and then it was like months later, then we opened the store.
Yeah, we got the space in February, then we opened in April.
Because last summer is when we were all like, half-heartedly doing it and just like basically seeing, can we even sell shoes? Do we work well together a little bit?
Yeah.
And it was all working well. I mean, and that we absolutely shit the bed at that winter though, and basically did nothing in 2020. And that's when Julian we talk about this probably every podcast. Julian rallied us in January.
Yeah.
And was like,
it really is Julian's reason why there's a store right now.
Yeah, because he was like, I'm kind of doing this with or without. Like,
Not kind of. He straight up went, "I'm opening a store with or without you guys."
Yeah.
And we all kind of looked at each other and went, oh, guess we'll help.
aye, Captain.
So now you see why Julian is kind of like the head. Because it's really his fault that we're here.
It's his fault.
It's his fault. F you, Julian. And we just all kind of helped him create it together. And we've all been equal partners.
Yep.
And we built this thing from the ground up. Bailey did most of the heavy lifting as far as actually building the crap. I just provided emotional support.
Needed that emotional support.
It was a lot in the beginning. That's basically how we met each other and how we came to where we're at now. If you guys want to see a whole YouTube video that's building the store, that's on YouTube. You guys can go find that. What other questions did we get?
The link will be right here.
We got
Adrian,
what's the funniest sales story you ever have?
There's a couple.
Probably what just happened a few seconds ago. Sold a guy a shirt, walked out without the shirt.
Bruh, that shit was funny.
I don't know. I can't think of any funny sales stories.
Funny sales stories.
Do you have one?
So I'm guessing he means like funny sale, like shoes that we sold to someone.
Maybe.
I think it's hilarious that I wasn't there for it, but we had a really ugly pair of what were those Italian shoes called that Gib bought?
Giuseppe's.
An ugly pair of Giuseppe's. Dude, think of like in GTA if you just buy a shoe titled Fancy Shoe. That's what it was. It was all black with gold bottom, and someone bought them for like $200. That is so funny because they were the worst shoe.
This guy's watching this. He's like,
I hope he's watching because they were so bad. It was so funny. We were clowning Gib for the longest time for even buying those.
them. Yeah. That just goes to show you how Gib can sell anything.
Yeah. That was
Gib can sell water to an ocean if he had to. That was impressive. That's definitely one of the things that sold that we were pretty mind blown about.
that was
We thought we'd have those forever. We've had shoes sit longer than those,
that are
which
like
is way better.
yeah.
Makes no sense.
It'll be a funny day when the size 4 Yeezy Desert boots used.
I don't
sell.
remember how you even acquired those at this point.
I don't know how we got those either.
Yeah.
A size 4.
So you gotta be like a size 3 to wear.
Gotta be a size 3.
Yeah,
So-
someone has to buy them for their kid.
It has to be for their kid, or it literally has to be a short person.
But as far
That's-
as funny sales, I think it's always funny when someone comes in and they're like, "Oh, I'm a size 9," and then I'm buying a size like 11 shoe.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I can't
That's
really think
always
of anything
funny.
like as like a super funny sale. What else we got? What's your favorite shoe? My favorite shoe currently, my favorite model is New Balance 550s. I've been talking very highly about New Balance lately. My favorite shoe I wish to own would be Cause 4s, and my favorite shoe of all time would probably also be Cause 4s. The gray pair, of course. What about you?
My favorite shoe is the one that fits.
Nice.
My favorites are probably, honestly, Jordan 1 is probably my favorite.
Favorite silhouette of all time?
Yeah,
What's
of
your
all time.
What's like your favorite shoe ever? If you had to just pick one.
Favorite shoe ever?
We definitely don't have them.
I don't know. Is it okay to say Chicago ones?
Of course.
All right.
Of course.
I'll go with Chicago.
Iconic.
Yeah.
What else we got? Plans on opening a second shop.
I guess Chicago mids.
Thanks, birthday boy. Shout out to WPB Staban. Yes, of course. Every business's goal is to expand.
Yep.
I would at least hope. So second location, nothing in the works right this second, but definitely, hopefully sometime in
Vegas.
the near future.
Vegas. We're coming for you, Urban Necessities.
That'd be crazy. I don't know how long we survive in Vegas. That'd be in and out.
We should do a hostile takeover of Urban Necessities.
Okay. But no, definitely want to expand. Probably somewhere, and probably another location somewhere in Florida.
Yeah.
And
Fort
then-
Lauderdale.
and then hopefully later down the road, be able to move out of state and do something cool. I don't know. We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see how long the sneaker journey lasts. Obviously, every business's goal is to expand and
Yeah.
to eventually one day sell. So
Yeah.
we're here for a while. We're here for a long time, and we're here for a good time, as you can tell. We're here sitting here talking to y'all. But yeah, definitely second store coming hopefully within the next year. But all right, guys, I think we're gonna end it on those questions. If you guys want to ask us any questions for the podcast, every Tuesday and Thursday, we do the podcast.
Yep.
Whenever day we're gonna record it, we'll pop up a little question thing on the story like we did today. So just look out for those. Drop your questions, and we'll try to answer them on the podcast. Thank you guys for.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys to people. Thank y'all.
Uh-oh.
Tube. No.
Uh-oh. Dead air. Dead
Thank
air.
y'all who asked us questions.
Yes. Thank you.
Gave us stuff to talk about.
Yeah. Or you could phrase it, thank you to the people that asked us questions.
That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah.
My brain just wasn't working.
There was a couple sentences feeding in there, and they're all getting jammed.
They're
in
just
there.
like, eh.
Yeah, it was getting bottlenecked at the
Yeah.
delivery.
Yeah, it's basically like what people were thinking when they buy an Air Max Tree Line on sneakers, and they go, I'm gonna sell for a $30 loss on StockX the second.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you all for asking us questions. We really appreciate it. Watch out. Holy. You got this one.
You want me to?
Yeah. Just go ahead.
All right, I'll coast us out. All right. Thank you guys for watching this video. It's been a pleasure being on this podcast, and it's been a pleasure selling you sneakers, and I hope to sell you a whole lot more.
Me too. Come buy sneakers.
Come buy some sneakers.
Or,
We got
shop online.
shop online.
We have an online website. You can do local
www.
pickup.
That's not been hacked yet. www.cskicks.com. Open 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Hit us up on our temporary Instagram at Cold Shoulder PB. Link is going to be in the description. Also, last thing, be on the lookout for our new merch. We're finishing up
Yes.
some designs. It's going to be dropping later this month, if not next month. Just got to
Sometime soon.
sometime soon. We got a lot of fire on our ass to get that done. It's going to get done soon. There's a lot of things happening. But thank you again. Thank you for your support, and we'll see you in the next one.
Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and peace.
Peace.
Cold shoulder kicks got me feeling like I won the lotto. Might just have the ice out on my wrist. This AK fully auto. I've been ballin' like I'm Katie or McGrady on Toronto. Never gave a fuck about a shot that kept my IG follows. Call myself a